Hi there, welcome to my channel, The Healer Within You. And on this channel we seek to enlighten you and bring to your awareness various knowledge and practices of the ancients that facilitated their well-being and healthy lifestyles. Borrowing a quote from Albert Schweitzer, a German philosopher and a missionary physician, he says, "It is the primary role of the physician, be it the African witch doctor or the modern doctor, to entertain a patient whilst secretly waiting for nature to heal that particular disease." He could not have said it any better, because man, or the human body, is a microcosm of the universe. And to better understand how the human body functions, it is best to look to nature. So when man first sought to understand the human body, understand diseases, understand their treatments, he first looked to the natural things around him. This was to better understand how nature restores order, how nature restores the flow whenever there is a disruption. And this gives us a knowledge or understanding that nature is run on principles. There is a law, or there are laws that govern nature, and these laws are meant to bring a balance to how things run or flow in nature. So regardless of your gender, regardless of your creed, regardless of your race, these principles work on each and every one of us. It is the same with the human body. An example of such a law in nature that affects us is the law of gravity. And the law of gravity affects both the good and the bad. So if a good person jumps from a 3-story building, for example, and lands on a concrete pavement, he will be a disabled good person or a dead saint, because the law worked on him regardless of his belief system, regardless of his faith. It is the same with an evil person. So these principles that we find in nature, same way they are principles that we find affecting and governing the human body. So for a person to be in good health, for a person to live healthily, for a person to be able to live above diseases, these principles have to be adhered to. Failure to adhere to these principles will lead to sicknesses, and when not treated, it will lead to death. And the aim of this channel, as I said, is to equip each and every one of us, whoever is listening, whoever is watching, to be able to have the know-how to deal with ailments in their infancy and most probably in their latter stages. Because when these laws are adhered to, there is the ability of the body to reverse certain ailments, certain diseases, not all diseases, dependent on their stage. So join me in my next video as we explore the various health principles. There are about 8 laws that govern the human body, that govern well-being and wellness. And if you happen to find any health protocol or any health practice that do not obey either of these laws, it is best to ignore it, because it won't result in your healing, it won't result in your well-being. So as I said, join me in my next video as we explore these various laws, these various principles, and how to incorporate them into our lifestyle, how to be able to include them in our busy schedules, in our busy lifestyles. And I believe you will be blessed. I believe you'll be enlightened. I believe it will go a long way to heal a particular ailment you've been dealing with for a long time.